Hey guys, it is Disagree with Everything, and I am disagreeing with Hillary Clinton. A couple weeks ago, I did a video where I disagreed with Donald Trump, so this is making it fair. So let's get right into it.
Secretary Clinton, as Secretary of State, you also pioneered a program to promote fracking around the world. Now, as a candidate for president, you say that by the time you're done with all your rules and regulations, fracking will be restricted. Why have you changed your view on fracking?
No, I don't think I've changed my view on what we need to do to go from where we are, where the world is heavily dependent on coal and oil, but principally coal, to where we need to be, which is clean, renewable energy, and one of the bridge fuels is natural gas.
I'm sorry, what? So she didn't disagree with her. What? I don't even understand. Like, she was asked a question and she took a completely different road. She completely changed her idea on fracking. There's no doubt about that. She went from for fracking to against fracking completely. And now she's talking about how fracking is like the middleman going from fossil fuels to renewable energy. Like, that's not even true. We've had fracking for a long time now. It's like fracking is worse for the environment than obtaining coal. Burning coal is worse than burning natural gas. But like the actual process of fracking is pretty much as bad as it gets. It's causing earthquakes. So how is it that this is somehow the middleman? No, we need to go right to renewable energy. There should be no middleman. We have the money, we have the resources, we have almost the technology. Someone has to put that money, resources, brains behind the renewable energy idea so that we can finally get it going and stop having to rely on these things that are just destroying the environment and destroying our economy. Anyway, let's just get to the next clip, see what she has to say.
I support our continuing involvement in NATO, and it is important to ask for our NATO allies to pay more of the cost. There is a requirement that they should be doing so, and I believe that needs to be enforced. But that doesn't mean if they don't, we leave, because I don't think that's in America's interest.
Okay, so she wants countries to start paying their weight, yet she's not willing to do anything about it if they don't. So that means that she is making the most empty threat of all time, if you'd even call it a threat. She's pretty much saying, yeah, you guys should pay, otherwise, yeah, I'll just not do anything about it. I mean, like, what is that gonna do? How is that gonna make anyone want to pay if our leader is telling them, that, like, yeah, you guys should pay, but, you know, I won't leave or anything if you don't. So, yeah. How would other countries react to that? They're not going to start paying. They're just going to keep doing what they're doing. Let's get on to the next clip.
90 people on average a day are killed or commit suicide or die in accidents from guns. 33,000 people a year. We need a president who will stand up against the gun lobby. We need a president who will fight for common sense gun safety reforms.
There's something Hillary needs to remember, is that it's not the guns that are killing people. The guns are just the tools that other people use to kill people. The real murderer isn't the gun. The gun doesn't walk around shooting people. The person holding the gun does. Now, I'm not saying that getting rid of guns entirely, like if the entire world had no guns, obviously gun violence would go down, because, I mean, there's no guns. The guns are not the only problem. People have always been able to find guns illegally, and there's other weapons. I mean, it's like rare, but you could kill someone with a bow and arrow or a knife. Making it harder to get guns is not necessarily gonna fix all of our problems with killings and shootings and all this, because people can get guns either illegally or they'll bypass the security somehow, or some gun seller will make a mistake and they won't catch the person. What Hillary needs to remember is that it's not the gun killing the person, it's the person behind the gun. That's all the clips for today, but there is one last thing. Look at this smile. This is the fakest smile in existence. This is this kind of smile you do when someone backstage tells you that people like to see smiles. At this point, I wonder if Hillary even has emotions. Honestly, is she a robot? I think she's a robot. She's a robot. Anyway, thanks for watching. Like, favorite, share, and press that big red subscribe button.